Hi, my name's Matthew. I like to hike. So, here we are. The beautiful Finger Lakes National Forest, situated in the Finger Lakes region of New York State. Now, just some history on the land. The Finger Lakes were carved from glaciers that were thousands upon thousands of feet thick, which, as they moved south, caused huge parallel craters in the earth. Those craters then filled up with water and created now what we know as the Finger Lakes. Well, those Finger Lakes, along with, the benefits of being a glacier, ground, I guess you could say, is our soil isn't very great. But you know what doesn't grow in great soil? Grapes. So, Finger Lakes is known for wine, right? We grow a lot of wine. We don't grow a lot of wine. We grow a lot of grapes to make a lot of wine. Some brands that you might know are Hazlitt Wineries. It's another good one, Bagley's Winery or Vineyards. And I think probably the last staple I would say is Wagner. Those three companies are responsible for a lot of the wine in the Finger Lakes. But as you go up the Finger Lakes, you're sure to find hundreds upon hundreds of wineries with their each individual, swing on how they make wine. All that being said, I'm hiking in the Finger Lakes, and like I just showed you, the Finger Lakes are beautiful. Okay guys, just coming up on the handy dandy trail sign. Where are we? We are, let me put down my water bottle. Hold on, I'll find where we are. We are right here. I'm gonna take this trail up to at least about there, and then I'll turn back. Well, the trailhead is right there. So, let's get walking. Remember guys, always stay hydrated. Very important. Right now I'm just drinking some water, but really any drink with electrolytes is good for walking because you're burning a lot of sweat. You're burning a lot of calories. Your body needs those things to operate. Just some food for thought. Now, as we get going on this trail, and as we get deeper and deeper into the woods, it's gonna get a little colder. In fact, I'm a little chilly right now. But I'm sure as I go up this giant hill, I'll get a little warmer. So, let me just get up this hill before I keep talking. Okay, so, a little bit more about me. My name's Matthew. Like I said in the intro, I really like to hike, right? I was born in the Finger Lakes and I've lived here my entire life. And in doing that, a lot of my hobbies and interests are based on some things in the Finger Lakes. For example, I also really like to fish. And not that the Finger Lakes is specifically known for its fishing, it still got some pretty good fish. Today, I plan on going for 5 miles total, and I'm at about a mile. So We still got a bit to go, but gotta have a good mindset. Good rule of thumb, never go off the trail. But I've got to show you this. I believe this is another glacial effect, if not the runoff of a glacier. But look at that. Holy crap. The camera doesn't do it justice, but probably about 150-foot fall. If I slipped right now, oof, it'd be rough. So like I said, I've walked this trail a few times, but it's a close trail to my house, and it's decently difficult. So it's really quiet out here. I don't think I've ever seen anybody else out on these trails. But hey, it's beautiful out here. Another look at the drop off there. I can hear frogs down there. And there's flowing water down there, obviously, but this place is really cool. You really don't know silence until you're out in the woods alone. And all you hear is the odd leaf falling from a tree and a bird chirping. And of course the heavy breathing. I'm not gonna act like I'm very fit. Hiking is a great way to build endurance. I wouldn't say it's very difficult, but it's strenuous. There's lots of things to walk around, over, through. There's lots of stuff to see too. So, coming up now is our first water crossing. It hasn't fully rained here in a few days, so everything seems to be pretty dry, but just a little creek. Yes, this turns into what's at the bottom of that huge canyon I showed you earlier. When it's a little warmer and in the summer, usually you can find crayfish by flipping these flat rocks, but it's too cold and I'm not desperate enough. Alright, so like I said, coming up on water crossing number 1. I think there's 2 or 3. Hey, look what I just found. Look at that perfect heart rock. I'm gonna pick that up for my girlfriend. I'm gonna clean it up and give it to her. I think she'll really appreciate that. So, I think most trips that will be documented on this channel are going to be on this trail, because this is a very enjoyable trail to me. Here's one of the hardest bits of the trail, in my opinion. It's this hilly bit, because it's so steep. It's rough on the calves. And of course, you're climbing some crazy altitude. So, I have never seen people on this trail, ever. I've probably walked close to 10 or 15 miles on this trail. And out of nowhere, people came up from behind me and scared the living crap out of me. Because I thought I heard voices. And I did. What the heck? I don't think they're, criminals or anything, but... I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna keep walking and filming this glorious video for you. It's gonna be hydration point because I'm thirsty. I want water. Sorry, I'm still looking for those people. I don't know what's happening over there. It's none of my business. They're just enjoying the nice day on the trail. And I should too. Like I said, friendly reminder, always bring water where you're going. It's great to stay hydrated. Because being dehydrated and hiking is awful. And I don't think I'm speaking that from experience. I just feel like it would suck. There is a plane. You definitely can't see it. There's a plane up there somewhere. There's an airport near here somewhere. I have no idea where, but planes take off frequently and I can hear them often, so. Okay, looks like we're coming up to our first junction. So this is what I see. We just came from that way and we can either go back on the Gorge Trail or keep going on the Interloken Trail. So we can go that way, which will take us to a road in half a mile. Or we can go that way. It's like a pond type thing. I've been there once. I fished there. I caught a 13-pound rainbow trout. I was probably about 4 years old, and I say caught very loosely. Mainly my dad. At about 4 years old, I was not very keen on catching and keeping fish because every 4-year-old, deep down, is some sort of nature activist. But little did I know that moment was going to be pivotal in helping me find hobbies that I enjoy later in life. If I can find a picture of that trout, I'll put it up on the screen now. But if not, just imagine a 4-year-old and then a rainbow trout about half the size of that 4-year-old. We did eat that fish, I believe. And even though that was more than a decade ago, still remember that fish was delicious. But now I don't like fish. It's weird. Okay, here's those people again, so I'm gonna quiet down. I don't want to impede on their trail enjoyment. Or if they're filming, I don't want to, get involved and ruin their recording. Just like I don't want them to ruin mine. Okay, we've got another split. This is where I came from, and this is what I see. Take a look at this sign. Both ways, there and there, are the Interloken Trail, which is what I plan on taking. And that way, in a mile, is the trail shelter. Now, if I were to go right instead of left, I would continue taking the Gorge Trail and end up on Burnt Hill Road. I think I'm gonna go on the Gorge Trail, which is that way. Now, last time I took this trail, the day after I contracted the flu. So I wasn't feeling 100% that day when I walked, so I didn't end up going that far. Today I feel wonderful. Oh, little bird. Today I feel wonderful, and I plan on going until I'm about 50% drained, and then I'll use the rest of the 50% to walk home and then edit this video. This trail's so beautiful. Also, I want you to know, I'm not bald. I have hair, just so you know. I'm not Caillou. That was awkward. Future me, edit that out, please. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sign off for now. I'm gonna put the phone down. I'm gonna keep hiking. I'll get back to you when I see something cool. Peace. Okay, we're getting up on where I left off last time. Last time I quit because it was way too muddy. I was wearing Hey Dudes, so obviously not great hiking shoes, but I don't learn from my mistakes and I'm wearing Hey Dudes again. But I don't know if y'all can hear this. Somebody's playing music really far away. Not really far away, obviously close enough for me to hear them, but we're this far away. Now, like I said, I stopped last time because it was too muddy, and it's not like it's not muddy now. It's a lot less muddy, and that's a good thing. The trail is about a foot wide, and it's not a very wide hiking trail. I think it's more used for hiking. Every once in a while you'll see horse tracks because people ride their horses up here for some reason. I don't know why, but they do. That's cool, I guess. I know I said I was gonna go until I'm at about 50%. I anticipated that being a lot longer than it has been, but I'm tired. I'm not gonna turn around just yet, but soon, so I can get back and edit this and upload it. First, I gotta make the channel, but yes, that's right, you're hearing that right. I haven't made the channel yet. I barely know what the name is gonna be. So, Ooh, let's not throw the phone, jeez. Okay, so just a little bit more history on me. YouTube's been a big part of my life since I was a little guy. My hat's crooked, we can't have that. It's a little better. Okay, so YouTube's been a part of my life for a really long time. I've loved watching YouTube. I've loved seeing people blow up on YouTube, you know, get millions of views and tons of likes and, you know, whatever. And I've tried a few times, but the concept was never that good. Well, this is just a passion project. And if it blows up, if it doesn't, oh well. So, the name of the hiking channel is gonna be Matty B Hikes. There really isn't much explanation. Some of my favorite people, they use the nickname Matty, as in Matthew. And I feel like it would be a good way to honor them. So that's one reason. Also, I think it's funny. Oh me, oh my. I've never been this far, so I just found some new stuff. I just found a road. I don't know what road. I'll pause this video and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I figured out where I walked to. I'm on a different road now, but I still know my way home, so we're good. There's currently a guy bumping Eminem over there. It's not Eminem anymore. It's some Jordan Davis, actually. I don't know who it is. I'm actually really confused right now, but I'm gonna keep walking on this trail. And we might see some people. I actually would like to talk to some people right now, but there's no guarantee. Okay, so the forest just opened up. This is what I see right now. I don't know whose truck that is. Left the window open. Holy crap, I think I just found a pond. This is not the pond I was talking about earlier. I believe this is a different pond. Unless it isn't. And this is where I caught a 13-pound rainbow trout. It's a pretty nice big pond. Look at that. I'm just gonna keep walking on this trail. I mean, this is really beautiful. Of course, it's late September, so I didn't plan on going fishing. Therefore, I didn't bring any of my fishing gear. But hey, maybe sometime I'll go fishing. I'll bring a tripod or tripod equivalent, set up and go fishing. Maybe here someday. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? Bet you there's some beasts in there. There's an island. This pond has an island. I don't know, maybe it's just a very weird shaped pond. I'm not quite sure. Nope, it's an island. There's two islands actually. I don't know if you can see it, but there's one over there and there's this bigger one in the middle. Now if we weren't in New York, I would say this would be a perfect place for some alligators, but we're in New York. We don't have gators up this far north. If we would, that would be kind of weird. I just found some chairs. It's cool. I guess people do fish up here. It's really pretty. I'd love to camp up here someday, but I need to buy a tent. Am I crazy, or is there a duck right there? Can you see him? I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. Oh, no, it's just a tree. I promise I know things about the outdoors. Like I said a few minutes ago, I think I'm gonna turn around soon. The trail's starting to break up a little bit, and I wanna be home before it's dark. Because even though it's only like 4 p.m. right now, I started at about 3. It's gonna get dark soon. Probably be dark in about 2 hours. And I only personally feel safe going about another half hour before I turn around, so I don't end up in the dark. Right, that math makes sense. Yeah, something like that. So, this is my first time filming on an iPhone. Getting used to it. It is strange. It's not unusual, it's just weird. It's not normal to me. The back camera quality is better, but the front camera, I can see myself. I can make sure I'm in frame and not, you know, an inch away from the phone, you know? Oh boy. It's a PVC pipe. Bam, bam, bam. What will we ever do about this PVC pipe? I say we step over it. Wow. That problem was really difficult. So, in starting this video like an hour ago, I was really nervous. I wanted to be formal. But as you see, my personality's come out a little bit more. I feel like that's a pretty good definition of my life. When I start meeting people, I'm very, what's a good word? Very, I want to say closeted, but I'm very closed-minded, right? I don't open up very easily. But when I do, you get my real personality, which is goofy old me. Did I find another little frog, or is that a spider? Oh my god, that frog is so small. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so tiny. I've seen spiders bigger than that. I hope he has a good life. Yeah, so I guess the theme today is just tiny reptilians and amphibians. Oh, we got another trail sign. Ooh, interesting. So I've never been this far down this trail. In fact, I think I'm gonna turn around very soon. I know I've said that 3 times now, but oh, there goes my water bottle. Anyway, this is what I see right now. I think I'm gonna turn around in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go that way for 5 minutes, then I'm gonna turn around. Oh, another sign. I didn't even see that. Wow. Okay. Oof, I'm a little sweaty. I'm a little sweaty. So as we get to the midpoint of this hike, let me know what you guys think. Drop it down in the comments below. What you guys think, how I'm doing. I want to know how I can do better. So, hold on. Any form of advice is appreciated. It's beautiful out here. It's very quiet. So, you know how I did, how my commentary was, you know, what you want to see in the next video. It'll probably be pretty limited to this trail. You know, I don't like walking too far away. But if you guys do have any trail suggestions, drop them down below. Weirdly enough, some trails, I'm near Cayuga or Seneca Lake. Some trails near Cayuga Lake would probably be more accessible to me. So if you want to see me review trails like Taganic or Buttermilk, drop it down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I know that's cliche, coming from just about every YouTuber ever, but I'm a new channel. And this is some chill content to enjoy, I don't know, after work, or you're eating, stuff along those lines. So yeah, let me know. If any big companies are watching this, hit me up. I would love to try some of your trail equipment, water bottles, clothing, whatever. This would be, that would be an amazing opportunity for the both of us. And for those big companies specifically, you don't need to pay me. I just want to review your stuff. I'll give you the honest feedback on this channel. Maybe next video we'll take some of the other trails off of this trail, just to add a little bit of spice, some variation. So I'm gonna start walking again. I decided to stay on the trail I was on, just to avoid any confusion. But then again, I do have maps, so just in case I do get lost, I still have a way out of that. Reminder number 3 too was hydrate. Hey, again to those big companies. There's free real estate on this water bottle, just so you know. Send me some stickers and that real estate could be all yours. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording and I'll pick it up in a few minutes. And, well, oh my God, it's, don't throw the phone. It's the PVC pipe again. Dun, dun, dun. Our sworn enemy. So, I'd say right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm feeling like a 7. I'm not particularly sore or anything, but I can feel my calves and my ankles getting a little, not agitated per se, but, tensed? Is that a good word? We'll say it is. Okay. So, viewers, I'd love to get to know where you guys hike, how you guys hike, some gear you'd recommend, some companies you enjoy, some states with really good hiking. Let me know, drop down below. My dream hiking vacation would be Arches National Park, or not really a hike, it's more of a walk, but I'd love to walk through Tokyo, Japan, or Taipei, Taiwan. Those are all very beautiful places with lots of great stories. I just saw another little frog, but I've already shown you two. I'm sure you know what they look like by now. Okay, I'm gonna stop the clip and I'm gonna go walk for a while. I'll get back to you. There's something cool. No guarantees, but I'm getting up on where those people were with the truck, and I think I'm gonna, if they're there, I'll talk to them and maybe I'll interview them. But if not, it's fine. We can always interview different people or go on more trips, right? Okay, signing off right now. I'll see you soon. Okay, so I'm walking past that pond again. It's very beautiful. I'm pretty sure right there, if you can see it, hold on. Right there, it's a little turtle on a branch. Pretty sure that's what that thing is. Yeah, it's a turtle. Adding to the little reptilians and amphibians theme, I suppose. Alright, checking off a little bit longer. I'll see you soon. So, I'm hiking past that pond, right? I'm further past the pond now, but I was thinking, I kind of want to carve my initials into a tree. Like a dead tree, like that tree right there. I think that'd be a good tree, but there's bark on it. And I don't want to take the bark off, so I'm gonna wait until I find a dead tree that's barkless, that's close to the trail, and that's dead. So when people pass, they can see that I scrape my name into a tree. I think it'd be cool. But I also think that some people might be against it, so let me know in the comments below if it's supported or not to carve into trees, dead trees on the sides of trails. Let me know. And if you guys don't care, I'll start carving into trees on every last one of my hikes. Alright? I'm trying to think of some other good hiking related stories that I have. Last time I went hiking was last weekend with my grandmother. She is an amazing person in my life, and I enjoy spending time with her. Sorry if you can hear that guy's music, who's probably a mile away by now. I don't know how it's traveling so far, but it is. I'm sorry if you can hear it. The traps are starting to get real sore. But I'm still 2 miles from the trailhead, so we prevail. And now that I think about it, I don't really have any stories that come to my mind immediately that would be good to share. But if you guys have any questions, please make sure to drop them down below, and I'll either answer them, I'll reply to them, or I will answer them in my next video. Speaking of another video, I don't know how often I'll hike or record hiking. Really, it depends. I'll try to hike every weekend or some nights. A sunset hike would be really cool when all the leaves are orange, and that'll definitely be one of my ideas coming up soon. Okay, I've got to put this phone down. My traps are killing me. I'm gonna drink some more water. Hydration reminder number 4 or something. So, yeah. I'd love to tell you guys about my current water bottle sticker situation. We'll start with the big obvious one. I used to say Virginia is for lovers, but it's pretty warm, to be honest with you. Oh, hold on. We're at a trail split. I think I came from the right side, so we're gonna keep going on this side. Anyway, excuse me. So, this used to say Virginia is for lovers. And I got it this last April. Me, one of my best friends from like 2nd or 3rd grade, his brother, his dad, and his brother's friend, all of us went to Virginia for a little while. Actually, the goal was North Carolina. We were going to the Outer Banks for spring break. But on the way, we stopped in DC. I'll put some of those pictures up now. But we went to DC, and we went to North Carolina. It was a really fun trip. On the drive back through Virginia, we went down from New York, and then we came back up. We went down through New York, PA, Maryland, West Virginia, and then into Virginia, and then DC, and then to North Carolina. Or no, it was DC and then Virginia. Anyway, yeah, I got that on the way back at a truck stop, along with that little sticker right there that says "Welcome to or Experience Warren County." I got it at a truck stop purely because I liked it. We didn't go to Warren County. We just kind of stumbled upon the sticker, and I was the only one to take one because everybody else was like, "Oh, we didn't go to Warren County," and I said, "Well, it's still a pretty sticker." All we had to do for him was sign a guest book, so I did that. And then this other one, I just thought it was cool. Pura Vida means pure life in Spanish, or something like that. I don't know. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. I probably am. Look at my skin color. I don't speak Spanish too good. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Yeah, it came from my girlfriend, actually. She, got some custom jewelry, and that came in her order, some stickers, and I really liked that one, so if any companies would like to fill the remaining space or, cover whatever, send me some stickers your way. Send me some stickers my way. There we go. Oof. Also, we just passed a sign that said, I am 1 mile from the trailhead. So I'm averaging about a mile every 5 minutes. But I don't think it's gonna take 5 minutes. I think it might take 7 or 8. Because I keep stopping and I keep talking, so. I also think this will be one of the longer uncut clips in the video. As much as I enjoy, the quiet and the sereneness of the woods, I also want to talk to you guys. I know there really isn't any you guys yet. It's more figurative, to be honest with you. Yeah. Alright, we just hit 10 minutes on the clip, so it's gonna be a long video. I'm not lost, but I don't know where I am, if that makes sense. Like, I don't recognize the stuff I'm seeing, but oh, wait, yeah, I do. This is where I saw those people. They came from, like, a different trail. Like, this was a long time ago, earlier. They came from, like, a different trail, but I didn't see another trail. So I don't know where they came from. Like, it looked like they had just wandered out of the woods. And it was really creepy because they were just some random people. yeah, I'm walking past and I see no trails, no nothing, just woods. And although this is national forest and it's all public land, technically speaking, it's not normal to see a couple just walking out of the woods out of nowhere where there being no trail. So, okay, well, I'm gonna stop this clip now, solely because I don't want to hold up my phone anymore. And I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, it's been a few minutes since the last clip you saw. I'm kind of out of stuff to say, to be honest with you. But we are nearing the trailhead, about half a mile away. So, it's pretty decent. I'm trying to think what a good thumbnail would be. I'm debating between taking a picture at the canyon or having YouTube come up with a thumbnail itself, because what if it, comes up with something cool that I didn't think of, But I'm gonna take a picture at the canyon just to have my bases covered. Right now I'm going down that incredibly steep bit that I called the hardest part earlier. It's pretty steep. I couldn't imagine taking a bike or a horse. People take horses up here. I don't know how, but there's horse tracks up that way, like physical horse footprints. So, I don't know. Okay, we hit the peak and now we're going down more. We're almost at the bottom. We're getting there. We are getting there. And if you take nothing else from this video, take that piece of advice right there. Get a sticky note and a piece of paper and a pencil right now and write this down. In any given piece of information, there will always be something that plays the devil's advocate. Whether you're a kid watching this, I don't know why you would be, but or you're, a college student or a middle-aged person or an elderly person, whatever. Just take that information. Because it's true. There's always going to be something that has the opposite. Hold on, let me think about how I'm going to say this. There's always going to be something, like I said, in any given piece of information that could be a better option. I think that's pretty good. Okay. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to take a thumbnail. And I'm going to keep walking. Later. Okay, consider the thumbnail taken. We're going to keep walking now. Actually, I might take an assortment of thumbnails because you know how Mr. Beast does it? He has like a bunch of different ones and they cycle. I think I'll do that too. Hold on, let me take another one. Okay. Alright, this is going to be reminder number however many times it's been. Future me, put that at the bottom of the screen. Thanks. To hydrate. Hydrate, guys. Maybe next time I'll bring a different drink. What do you guys suggest down in the comments? Let me know. I know some people drink energy drinks while they're hiking, but some of them just seem too heavy to be drinking while you're hiking. Like both to carry and to drink, you know. Like, you know how sometimes a drink or a food is too heavy? Yeah, it's like that. Okay. We're within probably an eighth of a mile of the trailhead. And I don't know if there's people parked down there, so I'm gonna quiet down. I'm pretty sure I can see the road now. Oh, I forgot I was recording. I don't know how, but... Oh, never mind. We aren't where I thought we were. We're actually quite a distance away. But we're still getting there. We're still walking and we're still making progress, and that's what matters. Future me, you're gonna have to do a lot of editing on these clips because some of them are pretty bad. Some of them are long and got a lot of breathing. You know what would be fun to do out here someday? To geocache. If you guys don't know what geocache is, like a little... It's basically like a treasure hunt in real life. People hide little trinkets, money, little knickknacks, you know, and they hide them in a little box out wherever, and then they document them. There's also like a notebook in the geocaches usually where you write your name, the date of when you found the geocache. And usually there's a bunch of trinkets in there. You can take one and leave one of your own, which I think is a really cool way to, you know, make geocaches fun for everybody. You know, what if you find a really cool coin or something? I don't know. Okay, now I can see the road. I have to go down another steep hill, but what's new? You know how sometimes people's parents say I used to walk to school uphill both ways? That's what this hike feels like. So I've been walking up and downhill some really steep hills this entire hike. I'm almost glad it's about to be over because my calves are killing me. Okay. We're about 30 yards from the mouth of the trail. About to touch the road. We're so close, guys. Out of the woods and touching the road. Good job, guys. Okay, so this is the map I showed you earlier. I'm gonna show you what we just walked, and hopefully, maybe sometime you guys can come here and do it too. So what I just walked was from here, hold on a minute, from here all the way to here, and then, where else? Or no, I walked this, I think, and then I went to there. I ended up on a road though. Where did I end up? Not that road. Is that the road I ended up on? I don't know. Well, my point still stands. I walked a good amount today. And, yeah. As you can see, there's lots of trails just here. Just on the southeastern tip of Seneca Lake. Alright guys, well, it's been great meeting you. That was a fun hike on the Gorge/Interloken Trail in the Finger Lakes region of New York. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, my name is Matt. And that was Matty B Hikes. Always keep hiking. Wow.